are in Bastrop State Park in Central Texas for a huge official bucket list adventure of mine, and that is to run in my very first trail race. Unfortunately, things did not go as planned. 5 more training runs until my very first trail race. I am starting to stress out. I've been stressed out. My allergies since we've been back in Texas have been horrible. We did it. 4 more trainer runs. We're doing this thing. 3 more runs. 2 more real runs. 1 shakeout run before race day this weekend. I feel nervous, excited, and not quite prepared for the trail aspect of the trail race. But today we're running on a road, quick 3 miles, got some work stuff to take care of, so it's easy to keep my mind off of running. 2 more training runs. Today is my last long run before my very first trail race. And you know what? I gotta be honest. Today I'm feeling like inspired, excited. My legs don't hurt, my lungs don't hurt yet. But today I'm really feeling it. I don't know if it's because it's race week. Well, it's actually just a few days away, but today I'm just really envisioning that trail and me crossing the finish line. So today I'm feeling pumped. Second to last run. Well, really the next run's a shakeout run. So this is the last run. We got it. Trail race is tomorrow. Quick 2 miles, shake the legs out, make sure they're good to go. I am nervous, excited. I know I can do this, but wow, am I nervous. Just like that, the training is done. This has been on my bucket list since Greg ran this race several years ago, and tomorrow is the big day, and I can't wait.
Well, I guess if you're on a bucket list adventure, this is the place to go, huh? Been coming here all these years, didn't even know.
We're at Slovacek's Sausage in West Texas. Not West Texas, but West Texas. And we are here to get some race day fuel. $3.48.
This place is like a meat market, a Hobby Lobby, and a kolache store and a gas station, all in one. We had a hard time finding the exit here. Excuse us, sir. Don't mind us. We're just 2 YouTube idiots trying to get out.
Hours until the race starts. We are on our way now. I am feeling excited, anxious, nervous. I don't know if I want it to be like 2 weeks away or if I want it to start in the next 30 minutes. I think that's the anxiety. And just like that, not even 2 minutes after we filmed that last section, I got an email that the race is canceled. It's canceled due to a very, very high heat index. So for the safety of the runners, there's not a lot of access points along the trail. So I think it looks like the race directors have worked with local authorities and have determined that it's just really not safe for people to be out on the trail because it's gonna be so hot. But wow, that sucks. I've worked really hard and everything is perfectly in line for tomorrow. But this is all part of the journey, and even though I won't be crossing this off of my bucket list tomorrow, I will be crossing it off my bucket list. It just slight change of plans. We need to regroup.
There aren't many things in life that Hillary's told me she will never do again. Skiing. Skiing is the only thing I can think of. And that was because it was terrifying. She hurt her knee and broke her finger. But one of those was staying at a Days Inn. We had a bad experience in Mississippi at a Days Inn, and she vowed that we would never stay at a Days Inn. But here we are in Bastrop, Texas. Bastrop? I don't know. I'm from Texas. I don't even know. Here we are in Bastrop, Texas at a Days Inn for a race that isn't even happening. I'll give you a full tour. Come on. Okay.
It smells a little like an animal shelter. But it's actually way nicer than I thought it was gonna be.
It's great. It's great. I mean, I think we just had that one really bad experience at a Days Inn in Natchez, Mississippi. Don't recommend it. But this one looks fine. Looks fine. There's absolutely no way I would sit in this chair, but it looks fine.
We have literally come all the way to the middle of Texas from Switzerland for this race. I booked this race months ago. I was excited. I've been training for this race. But here's the thing about our bucket list adventures is that they're just that. They're an adventure. We don't know how they're gonna end up, and we are not going to let that ruin this trip. We're halfway around the world. Here we are. The state park is beautiful. It's a little sweaty, but we are going to make the most of this trip.
We have no idea where this adventure is gonna take us. We know it's gonna take Hillary onto a trail run. It may not be a bucket list accomplishing trail race, but we are coming back tomorrow morning to run on the trails as planned. The thing about running a race, really any athletic event, but in particular running a race, is that when you're training for the race, for the months leading up to it, when you're training for the race, you are always thinking about race day. You're thinking about how you're gonna feel at the start line, you're thinking about what you're gonna eat, what you're gonna drink. You are envisioning yourself crossing the finish line. When training and running is tough, you are thinking about race day and how the run that you're doing at that moment, the suck that you're going through then, will help on race day. And to have it all taken away at the last moment is heartbreaking. Really something that I've never experienced it, so I can't speak to it. But I think just as someone who's watched Hillary train and her dedication and her commitment and her drive to making the possibility of running a trail race possible is devastating. Did I pretty much capture up how that feels?
I'm very sad. It sucks. I just feel really bummed. I mean, you're right. I feel like, this morning I did like a little quick 2-mile shakeout, and it's like the ultimate pep talk. Now it just feels like it's like I gotta start all over again. And I guess it's nice that I'm in good shape, but do we still get to eat pasta tonight? That's sad. That's just sad. That's very sad. When did they put these up? I mean, yeah, take that down. Jeez. I'm just kidding. It's not that sad, okay? It's a little sad.
Make up your mind.
I was just trying to be dramatic.
I'm just gonna keep the camera rolling because I never know what she's gonna say.
It is sad. It's not that sad, but it's super sad. But like, I'm not that sad, but like, also, I'm devastated. You know?
Today is race day, but as you know, the race was canceled, but that is not gonna stop us
from race day.
Really, it's not gonna stop Hillary. I wasn't running the race, but it looks beautiful out here. We're gonna make the most of it.
I even wore my lucky race day clothes. I had them laid out. I was ready to go. I am here. There's actually other runners here to do the race, so here we go. Just started. I'm already tired. We're 6 steps in. Also, I probably should have run on a trail a time or two before this. So actually maybe this is a blessing in disguise of like some good training. We'll see.
Hillary has run in Mexico, the United States, Austria, Germany, and Switzerland to prepare for today, to prepare for this race. And man, it's a bummer that it can't happen, but I told her it's just gonna make the next trail race, the next first trail race she does, that much more important and meaningful when that happens. Yeah.
Greg is so right. This is the best training and really just adds that much more anticipation for when I do finally get to run in my very first official trail race. However, this is beautiful and I don't want to spoil too much, but I think I'm gonna like it.
Did it. How'd it feel?
Hard, but actually not too bad. I survived. Not too bad. I don't feel too bad. I feel great. I just told Greg I got a few bugs in the face, one in the eye along the way, and asked him if he got bugs on his face, and he said, I don't know. Let me show you guys. Look, this is the bug cam.
Is it bad?
Bug count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on your hand.
Oh my gosh.
9 on that hand. Bug count 9, baby.
I'm a big target.
It's a good run. 18 hours ago, I was in tears and felt completely crushed. I felt like my bucket list adventure of doing my first ever trail race was really just ruined and sort of ripped away from me before I ever got the chance to do it. But here we are again. The next day, the very next day, Greg and I had a great run together. Honestly, it was so much fun and probably really good training for my next trail race. So, although things didn't quite go as planned, that's sort of the name of the game with life in general and really pursuing these bucket list adventures. For our next adventure, we are heading somewhere very sandy, but it is not the beach. I don't want to give too much away, so those are the only clues I'm gonna give. Make sure you're subscribed so you can keep up with all of our adventures, and a special thank you to all of our patrons for making these adventures possible. Now, I'm gonna try to do another trail run another day. Are you still filming?
No trail races going on here at Bastrop State Park, but there is gonna be some fish catching. Not fishing, but fish catching. Our good friend Fern over at Eat That Baits sent us handmade fishing lures. He saw from our Vallarta videos how much I love to fish. Not only did he send like 1,000 of these handmade lures, I think he sent us so many because he knew I was gonna lose a lot. Thank you, Fern. He also sent a fishing pole.
It's cool, it's like retractable.
Not just any old fishing pole. A travel size fishing pole. Can I catch any fish with this fishing pole and these amazing baits? Probably not. It's not because of the baits, it's because of my skill. But we're gonna try. Well, Fern, it ain't looking good, buddy. It ain't looking good. But in all seriousness, as a kid growing up fishing in little lakes and ponds in Louisiana, if you would have told me then that a fishing company was gonna send me free fishing gear, I would have said, well, buddy, you're living the dream. And well, hey, I got something.
Wow.
Here I am.
Dinner. Fry her up.
Living the dream. Not having any good luck, but I'm not giving up on fish just yet.
I married you for a lot of reasons, but catching me dinner wasn't one of them.
I'm gonna give Pawpaw's Catfish House 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. The onion rings a 10 out of 10. Not pictured, didn't get a shot of them, ate them too quickly. Pawpaw's Catfish House, though, I'm gonna be honest, has nothing on my Pawpaw's Perch House. Hey, he didn't have a perch house. He cooks really good white perch. They got nothing on that. Sorry, Pawpaw's.